Salamat olio. Hi everybody. This is our third lesson. In the last lesson we talked about counting in Malagasy, and we stopped in the thousands, and continuing on from that, for 10,000 we say rayal, 20,000 rual, and then so on and so forth with the numbers 1 to 10 we learned before, and then just al next to it, al. And then if you have 15,000, then it's Dimy rayal, you know, or 26,000 in narifs, because 6,000 and with 20,000 in narifs rual. So you go work it backward. So that's that one. If you have 100,000, that's rayet. If you have 1 million, it's tapitrisa. And so then, yeah, continue root tapitrisa, tail tapitrisa, and then it goes on. And from that, I just want to do a separate section for Malagasy money. So at the moment, the currency is back to just being ariari, which is the local currency. How you call the local currency? That's my 2,000 ariari. It may be reversed on that video, but just to give you an idea. But when you buy something in Madagascar, it's really important that you ask whether it is in ariar or it is in franc. Because even though now it's back to just all the money being ariari, everything is written in ariar. Before that, everything was in franc. They had the franc on it, and then they said in Malagasy what it is in ariar. Franc basically is 5 times more than the ariar, so it does make a difference if you're buying something and you ask how much is this, and then they will say 20,000, yeah, 20,000. Also be aware, sometimes they say the money in French. So I will say 20,000, and then you say, oh, is that in ariar or is that in franc? If it's 20,000 ariar, that's 20,000 ariar. So you look at your money and you look at 20,000 and then you give it. But if it is 20,000 francs, then you need to divide that by 5. And that would be 4,000 ariar. So you see the difference too. So always ask. So instead of ending up paying 20,000 ariar, you probably will need to just pay 4,000 ariar. Yeah, so always ask, is this in ariar or is it in franc? And yes, I'm teaching you how to count in Malagasy, but then suddenly you go to the markets and people will say the cost in French. So not very helpful at all if you don't speak any French, but you could always ask them to say, no, in Malagasy, atoviam tenkasi. You can ask that because that's the one you know. So you say atoviam tenkas, or actually just give them a pen and paper, ask them to write it down. Or you can say surate azafad, and then they can write it for you. Or you have a pen and paper, they write down, and then you always ask franc sa ariari, franc sa ariari. Just to help you so you know exactly. If they say franc, divide it by 5. If they say ariar, then that's exactly what's written. You give them exactly what's written on your bill. I hope that's helpful.